Hi guys, I was in a session with a client earlier today and she shared with me how difficult it felt to surrender and to trust the universe, to trust God or any higher power really. And we took a moment to sit with that feeling and with that thought and to explore it a little more deeply, because it's actually a really significant one. The reason it's so significant is because this higher power or this God we view as being outside of ourselves. We see it as something that has power over us, something that we have no relationship with, something that we have no ability to call upon, no ability to use to guide. And so of course it feels scary to surrender to the unknown, because we see this unknown as some separate, different place than where we are, that's controlled by some separate, different entity outside of ourselves. So I was sitting in meditation and I felt this urge to make a video or a little recording. And I pulled my AirPods out, and as I picked my phone up to record, suddenly there wasn't a message there anymore. So I shut down my phone and I sat quietly with my eyes closed. And I picked my phone up once more when I felt this message begin to move again. I knew how it was going to start, and the starting was going to be about that specific moment from this morning's coaching, but no idea where the message was going to go, no idea what was going to come through. To me, this is the highest form of surrender. The scariest thing for me in the beginning of sharing any of my thoughts online was judgment. It's still a barrier that I have to constantly, consciously work on, is the fear of judgment. I think I shared somewhere once before, in a video and probably in my book as well, how I overcame that fear of judgment the first time. It was to realize that I knew parts of myself, I knew so much of myself that the people around me hadn't started to get to know yet. And so to allow my life to be directed or governed by people who hadn't yet began to discover themselves seemed nonsensical. And so I picked up my phone the first time I did, and I made a video talking about this journey. And with all my fear, I posted it. I had no idea where it would take me. But I did it again because I felt this inspiration moving through me. I felt this need to share, this need to give this wisdom and this insight that was flowing through me at the time to anybody who was ready and willing to receive it. And then I started coaching. And my studies and my learning took me down so many paths that helped me to support so many people along the way, and continues to do so. Today, I find myself more and more aligned with my purpose, more and more aligned with what lights my soul on fire, supporting others in discovering who they are, And that did not come from the known. There is no part of what I do today that could ever have been known 6 years ago. And so I just wanted to come and share this love, also as a reminder to myself of the power of surrender, the power of the art of flow, the power of releasing the need to know what's around the next bend, the need to control. I hope you feel a little more open, more willing to let go of the desire or the need to know, more okay with the unknown, more in a state of trust or faith that that bigger thing you imagine is outside of yourself guiding you is really within you. Have the most beautiful sleep, and I will see you guys soon.